Good morning. Sorry I haven't been on for a long time, but I'm a bit sweaty. I've just been down to shop. It's a bit warm out there. But yeah, sorry I haven't been on for a long time, but basically due to the lockdown and not going anywhere, nothing being much happening to talk about. But I've decided to do a series of videos, and this has been inspired by some videos I've seen on YouTube. I think it's called Walking with Tim somebody. Basically, I think it's round where he lives, so he goes to places like Whitby and places like that. Does a walk round, bit of the history, etc. I look for ones on Worksop, basically to send friends in America, especially those that have never been to Worksop, and there isn't any. So I thought, get up early. This was yesterday. Get up early. I mean, I was down at my starting point for about 5:30 in the morning. Didn't get back home to about 8:10 by the time I'd done everything. And I filmed the walk round Worksop. Lots of personal history, lots of actual history that I talk about. All because of the length of them, I am splitting them up into sections. There's 5 sections on different 5 parts of the walk, which I think are quite appropriate to start and stop at. I'm going to put in a sort of the distance that I walked. Couple of things. I've realised I need some sort, I think they're called gimbals that you put on sort of top of selfie sticks and stuff like that keeps the camera from swaying, and I've tried to keep it as still as possible while walking, but there's still that motion. It's probably something to look at if I decide to do any more videos like that. Also, I've got to stop turning around so quickly. To me, I'm not turning around quickly until I actually look at the videos. So, sorry for that. And also, when I'm talking about something, I must keep my attention on that instead of just going like that. Because sometimes I look down the street and me, obviously, body moves. The camera. I've got to have more practice at that. I am including some pictures of times gone by. I would have liked to include a lot more pictures, but unfortunately a lot of them are copyrighted. Then you start getting into issues of paying copyright, getting permission from him, and getting permission from him, ensuring the copyright. What I'm going to do in the first video, I'm going to put a link down to a couple of sites that shows Worksop in bygone eras, Worksop in modern eras, etc. Lots of me talking. By the time I got home yesterday, my voice was But also, there's some things I didn't know and got facts about. For them, I'll just put like a text, bit of text underneath. Such as when was the railway station built, I'll put something like a text in bomb. So again, it's a bit more history. But yeah, I did actually quite enjoy it. It was a nice morning. I says I was started filming about 5:30. That nice, not hot, not cold air. Walked through the town was quiet. This is one reason I did it, because if you did it during the day, did actually get stopped by a couple of people. You know, what are you doing? And so I explained, and they thought it was great. Oh, well, good idea, type of thing. But yeah, so I'm going to edit them all together. I'll put down the distance, where I'm starting point from, and where the point I'm finishing in that particular video. I think the full walk ended up being what? Let's say mile there, 2 miles, 3 miles, probably 3.25, 3.5 miles in total. Approximate, because I've tried to get the details off Google Maps. You can go from here to here to here to here. So it's only approximate. I hope you enjoy them. And there's a comment in there that I'll be doing a video later on in the week, or probably starting next week, and I'll speak to you then. Good morning. I'm going to start my walk where a lot of my journeys start, at the Worksop train station. Except I'm not going out of town today. I'm having a walk around the town. You would have seen in the preamble why I'm doing this. It's early in the morning, about 5:30 in the morning, and I've got a walking selfie stick, so hopefully it won't jiggle all that much. So I was coming out the Worksop station, and just look up the hill there. That building you just see there is North Notts College, Technical College. Where that sign, and trust the sun to be in the wrong position, where that sign is, behind their scrubland, that used to be the old Malt Kings. Worksop used to be famous for two productions. Malt, we had his own small brewery, part of the Worksop and Retford brewery. Plus also we made, the area made licorice. I remember talking to some of the old guys, a lot older when I was younger, and the same when they were younger, they could still remember, like these cars pass, they can remember fantastic smells in Worksop. If the wind blew from one direction, you could smell the malt being roasted. If it blew from the other direction, you could smell the licorice being made. And if it blew from the other direction, you could smell the brewery. Hopefully this is not going to jiggle all that much. Across here we have the Station Hotel. I have drunk in there. I've talked about the brewery, Worksop and Retford Brewery. Worksop and Retford Brewery mainly produced beer for the local pubs. This still has some local beer. It's the Welbeck Abbey Brewery, part of the Welbeck estate. This is an old building, because if I show you inside, by the looks of it, they're having some construction work done. But if I point sort of there, zoom in, you can see what remains of some of the old stables. This road is Carlton Road, and let's walk down it for a bit. I know a lot of people are going to be passing me and thinking, what the hell is he doing? Part of the fun. If somebody stops and asks me, I'll sort of pause the video and then explain. Right, this area here. Oh, that building there. Very fond memories of it. The Newcastle Arms. Those who watch my autobiographical videos know I met a gentleman called Eric, and this is where we had his first date. It was a pub that was real ale. It appeared in the Good Beer Guide quite a few times. So It had guest sales. Fantastic landlord. Unfortunately though, it closed after he passed away. I think he got cancer, a brain tumour. Surprised so much traffic this morning. But he got brain cancer, passed away with it. His partner couldn't cope. I think it was sold, but the person who bought it didn't really respect what the pub was, as in a real ale pub, and it basically declined and then eventually closed. This small road here is Sherwood Road, and if you go right down to the bottom there, if you're into it is the Church of the Latter-day Saints. So just a bit further and then we'll be turning right. It's early in the morning, I'm having to consider right and left. We're going into a road called Overend Road, and the reason we're coming here, down here, I'll show you in a sec. Bit cold this morning. Well, it's early morning, the sun isn't properly out yet, but looks like being a nice day, nice clear day. Oh. Surprised this is shaking so much. Try holding it with two hands. I wasn't shaking as much as if I was holding it. Some businessmen out this morning. And we turn. Oh, the gates are locked. The gates are locked. You used to be able to walk through. Come here to St John's Church. I have to have a look to see if the other gates at the bottom are open. Many happy memories here. It's an evangelical church, and not sure when it was built, but the church hall was built 1907. I think it was a school. But here, personal memories is that the school choir used to do their Christmas carol concert here. Festival of the Nine Lessons. Also, I think we did Stainer's Crucifixion here as well. Let me see if I can get a better shot from the other side. Used to be able to walk through there, but obviously they started closing it off. I think there was only one year that we didn't do the carol concert there, and I can't remember why we didn't. That year we did it at the Worksop Priory. But even if I can't get in, you'll still be able to get a nice shot. Be able to get a nice shot of the place. saying celebrated 150 years. Well, St John's Church, and surprised that the church is actually locked. Church ground, so I'll just cross the road, see if I can get a better shot. (6:05) according to the clock. Like I says, evangelical, many happy days there. For those roughly wondering how far we had to walk from school, is if I cross back over, go down the road there, if I zoom in, that's the railway bridge. There's a right turn after that, immediate left, and that's where the school was. So about 10 minutes walk away. This is Gateford Road. I'm just going to walk down a bit, go and look at another building that has memories. Oh, they haven't changed the being able to get in. No. That sun's a bit bright. Right, this is Worksop Miners Welfare. Oh, they changed all back of this. Definitely changed all back of this. None of this was here. What's up, Miners Welfare? My father was a miner, and on the Saturday nights, as well as when my mum was alive, they used to come here. Made up 3 bars, if you like. There was the sort of tap room at that end. There used to be a best bar here, and then there used to be the main bar, which is like that building there. I used to come down here as a kid with my parents on a Saturday night sometimes. Oh my God, bringing children to a pub, no. In the foyer area there was a long table that my parents sat up, and I think it was this room here used to be like a kid's room. Lots of games in, and stuff like that. So kids were actually kept out the way. But yes, Saturday nights, they had some good acts on. You used to be able to get round here, and there used to be some good, and there used to be some big windows that you could actually look in. So let's see if that's still the case. Yep, it's still open. That says that sun's a bit bright. Oh, they closed all the windows off. There used to be great big windows here. So I can't really show you inside. When did they close? I'm sure there used to be big windows here. Sure they did. Basically, this side you had the stage, the bar area, seating area there, and the bars were at the top. So the Worksop Miners Welfare. This area here was always a disputed ground because I think it actually belongs, the car park here actually belongs to the pub, yet people who used to go to that building there used to park here as well. Sometimes caused a bit of arguments. So we're going back onto Carlton Road. Right. Just move up a bit to show you this building here. The old building there used to be the old council offices. It actually says council. Zoom in a bit further. Probably can make out where it says council offices up there. The really old council offices. There's been 3 lots of council offices as I understand, but I think that was the first. But this here, oh, doggy, a doggy, German Shepherd, doggy. I'll go across here and pan that way. That used to be the old Regal cinema. Been closed down for years. There used to be 3 cinemas in Worksop. The Regal, the Savoy, the Gaiety? Sure it was the Gaiety. I know where roughly 2 of them are, but I'll let you know where I think the 3rd one is. As well as the cinema, downstairs the screen could be lifted up and it could be transformed into a theatre. Bloody hell, shut up, dog. Could be transformed into a theatre. I've seen quite a few productions there by the Worksop Amateur Dramatic Society, and I actually appeared on stage once to help them out because they needed extra people in Oh What a Lovely War. Because one of my first jobs, somebody realised when we were talking, realised I'd appeared in it. There is also, I've also seen a concert here by a group called the Medieval Babes. They sing medieval 11th century, 12th century folk music. I'll see if I can find a clip and I'll put it in the descriptions. But yeah, the old Regal cinema. So we carry on down this road here, and we're coming to the area known as the square. And once I've done a talk there, that'll be the end of the first video. Oh crap, that was a big step. As we walk around Worksop, you'll see lots of pubs. It was, I forget how many in older days used to be in the town centre. I know there used to be 3 more than there is now. Well, actually no, because some are closed down but some have opened up. But that's the Vine. Not a bad pub. Not a bad pub. I haven't drunk in there a lot. Beside the Vine, which is now Chinese, used to be a fish and chip shop, and the bus stop used to be out in front here. On the Saturday nights we used to go to the Miners' Welfare. Right, a strange message come up on the camcorder. I hope it hasn't erased the last lot of video. Oh dear. If not, I'll have to come out again and redo the first lot. But that says that used to be a fish and chip shop. Last bus was about 11:15. We used to leave the Miners' Welfare about 10:30. Well, aren't we hampered today with noise? Used to come here for fish and chips. Bus used to go home. Used to have a fish supper. But we'll carry on walking down to the square. Used to be all little shops down here. Oh. And we're coming up to the square. Don't know why it's called a square, because it's more, to me it's more shaped like a triangle. Right, so we're here on the square. The second cinema was probably that. I was always told it was on the square. Idiots. It was on the square, and that was the Savoy. That was the cinema that had the Saturday morning kids couple hours where they used to come down and watch a serial like Flash Gordon or Buck Rogers, and then there was always some sort of action film afterwards type of thing. So that was the Savoy cinema. I'm going to post a picture up in a sec, because this is going to be the end of the first part of the walks. But here there used to be underground toilets. And basically the reason they got rid of them is because when traffic started building up, especially heavy traffic, they were worried about it all caving in. So basically they just filled it in. So somewhere underneath there is still the existing toilets, just filled up with rubble and concrete and stuff. I'll put a picture up, and on the picture you'll see some railings, which I think is basically where the first lots of toilets were. Underground toilets were. Going to end it here. I'm going to relocate just a bit for the second walk. So I'll speak to you in a minute.